It's Hope Soap, and the product was designed for disadvantaged kids to incentivize them to wash their hands. And it was distributed in a disadvantaged community, specifically Bleekisdorp in the Western Cape.
Well, I think it was kind of interesting because when when I saw the idea come out of the studio, what excited me about it was that I didn't know quite where to place it. I didn't know what it was. It was sort of an invention. It was a new product idea. And it kind of seemed to not really fit in any category from a media point of view, which kind of excited me to no end. And I think, I think the thing is that we are looking for ideas and conventions that break the traditional molds. And in this instance, it was a bar of soap with a toy inside, which had a behavior changing mechanism that really worked. So. I think that the truth is that ad agencies are becoming a lot more involved in trying to come up with different solutions, better solutions than just traditional solutions.
Well, these communities, they are obviously very, very poor, and health, just hygiene, can go a long way in terms of changing their lives to a point where they could actually realize their futures. So changing behavior early is very, very key. And we felt that if we can just inspire them and incentivize them to get used to just washing hands, it could actually give them a chance to grow up and focus on other things like education and just being in an environment that can allow them to flourish as kids. So changing the hygiene can actually lead to changing their future overall.
The real success of Hope Soap is the work that we've done in the year since we've launched it. We haven't just launched this idea and abandoned it. We've been working vigorously throughout the year and have now actually proposed and been given a green light on a very sustainable mechanism that is going to see Hope Soap become a business entity in its own right, and that's something really, that's something that's really important to us. We are working with NGOs. We are working with one of the biggest retailers in South Africa to make sure that Hope Soap lives on beyond the award show circuit, and that's something that's really important to us at Y&R, is that we kind of ideate these concepts and then we really follow them through passionately, diligently. And the story of Hope Soap, I think, has yet to be told. I think we've just scratched the surface. So we're really excited about the future of it. It's something that is really close to our hearts as an agency, and we're totally committed to it and are still vigorously working on the project. And I think the fruits of the labour are still to come.
In South Africa, thousands die every year in disadvantaged areas from preventable diseases like typhoid, diarrhea, pneumonia, and cholera, which is due to lack of hygiene. In fact, the World Health Organization rates South Africa as one of the least hygienic nations in the world. Worst of all, the diseases affect the most vulnerable, our children. No more is it true than in Bleekisdorp, an informal settlement in the Western Cape of South Africa. However, there is hope. Research has shown that the simple act of washing hands frequently with soap is the most effective way of preventing the spread of infection and deadly disease. But providing kids with soap is one thing. The real challenge is getting them to use it repetitively so it becomes a routine. How did we encourage kids to wash hands frequently? Introducing Hope Soap, a see-through bar of soap with a toy inside. If you want to get to the toy, you've got to use the soap. Community leaders are helping to distribute Hope Soap into the hands of kids in Bleekisdorp.
The children are actually more excited to go and not only wash their hands, but they can't wait for another part because they want to wash because they want the toy inside.
Hope Soap instilled the habit of hand washing. As a result, improved the children's hygiene condition while decreasing their exposure to common illnesses. In the end, the children's small reward was a toy, but South Africa's big reward was hope for a healthier nation.